Son, OMG. Please go watch the cartoons. Mommy gonna play with you in a minute, okay? Mommy making a video. I have a son. He gonna be driving me crazy all the time while I'm making these videos, right? Oh god, and he is the cutest thing. Wait till you see him. But anyway, so okay, where was I? So yeah, I'll give you a lot of information about the crime that I did and my time in prison and the things that I've seen in prison. And a lot of it's funny, a lot of it is sad. Okay, so I'll give you a lot of information on that. Um, right now, a little bit about me. I'm 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 here at home, and like I said, I've been out for 3 months, and right now I'm going through a lot of a lot of transitioning back into society, getting used to being home. That's my son playing the guitar. I told him that I was gonna do this and to just give me some space and let me do this. But as you can see, it didn't work. Please give mommy some space. Go watch TV, okay? So I'm transitioning. Okay, so I'm transitioning back into society. I'm trying to get used to this lifestyle because since I've been in prison, a lot of things has changed. When I left, I owned a home and homes and cars and the nice life that I had built up over the years for myself and my family. But since I've left, a lot has happened. My husband had to change things up. We lost everything. We've lost everything. My husband had to move into an apartment, so now we are living in an apartment. We had to get rid of a lot of the things that we had. A lot of the furniture couldn't fit into this apartment. This apartment is little. I am so not used to living in an apartment. Okay, I've owned homes. Okay, houses, big houses. So this is different. This is different for me moving into this apartment. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm laughing, right? But I am thankful. I am grateful for what I have. The Lord has allowed me to come home and to finish my term. So I am totally grateful and thankful. My husband kept saying before I got home, "You're not gonna like the apartment. You're not gonna like the apartment, right?" I walked in. I love this apartment. I do. It's small and I'm not used to it, but I do. I love this apartment because can you imagine? But where I was living, so I do. I do. I do love this apartment, but it's just different from what I'm used to. So yeah, living in this apartment is one thing that I have to get used to because it's not what I'm used to, and also, my husband had to go back to work. We're not used to working. We don't. We own businesses. We've always owned businesses, so we didn't have to work. I hired people to run my businesses, so I was living the life, okay, and not just living the life on the money that was didn't belong to me, but I had built up a portfolio from making money and taking that money and making money and opening businesses legit, okay? So once I left, it everything was taken. everything had to go, my husband had to go back to work. My husband had to go back to work, and now the money that he makes is barely enough to pay for this apartment and pay all the bills and take care of his family. So now here I am coming home from prison, and there's no money. There's no money. There's no car. I don't have a car. I drove a Mercedes Benz, a convertible, you know. And so now I'm home and I don't have a car. Once again, don't get it twisted. It's not that I'm not grateful, because I am. I'm grateful that to be home, but I'm just going through, being honest, and going through what's going on right now. And one of them is I don't have a car. So what? I don't have a car. It's all good. It'll come. Trust me, it'll come. But yeah, that's just one of the things um, that I'm gonna have to get used to, and that is not having a car right now. So so now I'm living in an apartment, and I don't have a car, and we're struggling. My husband is making, you know, enough money to, you know, to make it to the next paycheck, paying all the bills and everything. So, my son. So the first thing I thought was, okay, I'm gonna have to get a job. So I've been looking for work, which is different for me because most of my life I've owned my own businesses. I have a lot of skills and experience from owning my own businesses, but I've never really worked for somebody else. So now it's hard for me to find a job because I might not have what they're looking for as far as working for someone. But not only that, who wants to hire a felon? Nobody. Nobody wants to hire a felon. Okay? So that's making it hard for me. And not only that, I don't even have a car. I don't even have a car to to get to a job. Okay? So that's different for me. All this is different for me. Not being able to provide or help my husband to provide for the family. To go to to work, me go to work. All right, that's okay. I'm laughing. Yes, I'm laughing. You know why? Because I'm happy. I'm happy. I have the Holy Spirit inside of me that gives me everything I need to be happy. I have a lot of emotions. Don't get it twisted. I'm very emotional. I have a lot of pain inside of me because of what I've seen and what I've been through. I've never thought in a million years that me would go to a jail to see the things that I've seen. Wow. But regardless of what I've been through, I always keep a smile on my face, okay? Even when I'm crying, okay? But I always keep a smile on my face. Even when the judge said, I sentenced you to 10 years. And I was smiling just like this. 10 years? Are you kidding me? Okay, it's all good. And so I kept a smile on my face. And when I turned around, when the judge said 10 years and take her away, I turned around and I looked at my husband. Oh my God, he was crying. And his parents was crying, and my sister, my best friend, was crying. But I still kept a smile on my face. I'm like, oh my God, it's okay. It's okay because I knew I was going, okay? God had given me the strength to be able to stand up and take what he was giving me. He was allowing to happen because I know that, and I knew that regardless of what happened to me, it was God's will and God's purpose. And it's because God does control my life. God order my steps. And if that seems cruel to some people, really believe and trust me that it's not cruel, that he allowed me to go through the things that I went through. And he did it for a reason. Okay? And once I went, the first thing he said was, God, I'm talking about, he said, listen, okay? I need you to be still and to be quiet. Okay. This is how he got my attention. You see, I was so busy in my own world, living the life, that I wasn't listening to him. I could hear him. Oh, yeah, I heard him. Okay. But I wasn't listening. And so it was like, okay, God, I hear you. Okay, I'm going to get it together. I'm going to get it together. But I never did. So then God allowed some. God said, okay, I'm allow this to happen to you because I need you to listen to what I'm trying to tell you. So God allowed this to happen, and I knew that from the very beginning when it all went down. Okay, like, okay, God, what is going on? Okay, and so I have a relationship with God that allowed me to understand and to know that he is with me and he's ordering my steps. And before I left, my pastor had told me, regardless of what happened, remember that God is always with you. He'll be with you, and never forget the things that he taught you. So I, from that point, okay, I'm all good. Okay, so I went through this journey. Yeah, that's what I call it, a journey. I went through this journey, not alone, but with God. And oh my God, I have a story to tell. Okay, so you guys get ready. Okay. Thank you for listening. Again, my name is Keena, and I look forward to meeting you all and telling you my story, okay, with my son, okay, because he gonna drive us crazy along the way. All right. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.